Things are unraveling fast for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Their Netflix deal is crumbling. Business ventures are failing, legal troubles are mounting, and their once glamorous Hollywood life is beginning to look more like a cautionary tale than a success story. And now, even their marriage appears to be on shaky ground. It all started with high hopes. Meghan launched American Riviera Orchard in early 2024, branding it as her answer to Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop empire. But despite the hype, the brand has failed to produce a single product for public sale. Trademark issues immediately derailed the project. First, the name was rejected because American Riviera is a commonplace name for Santa Barbara. Then, after hastily rebranding to As Ever, Meghan's team ran into a legal dispute with a small New York clothing company that's owned the name since 2017. To make matters worse, social media users pointed out that Meghan's new logo bore a suspicious resemblance to the coat of arms from a Spanish town, raising eyebrows and accusations of plagiarism. What was meant to be a fresh start quickly turned into another PR nightmare. With the Netflix deal approaching expiration and renewal looking unlikely, things are looking grim. What was once reported as a $100 million contract is now believed to be closer to $20 million over 5 years. Meanwhile, their expenses are sky high. Their Montecito mansion alone racks up nearly $300,000 in annual property taxes, and security costs reportedly reach $2 million a year. Netflix, desperate to recoup its investment, is reportedly planning to sell Meghan's products in physical retail locations, placing her gourmet jams next to merchandise from hit shows like Stranger Things and Squid Game. But this isn't a success story. It's damage control. On top of business failures, Harry and Meghan's marriage seems to be cracking under the pressure. Sources close to the couple say they're increasingly operating as separate entities. Meghan is focused on salvaging her lifestyle brand, while Harry has been taking solo engagements and distancing himself from ventures that are harming their reputation. A particularly revealing moment came when People magazine, Meghan's preferred media outlet, published a quote saying she's focused on the future, while Harry has one foot in the past. Royal commentators saw this as Meghan subtly blaming Harry for being stuck in his royal roots, not exactly the language of a happy marriage. Meghan is now facing a serious defamation lawsuit from her sister, Samantha Markle. A judge recently ruled the case must go to depositions, meaning Meghan will have to answer questions under oath, including whether she lied during the infamous Oprah interview. Tom Bower, a leading royal commentator, said Meghan should be very worried, as this could open the door to more lawsuits from others she's criticized. Behind the scenes, she's been unusually quiet. Some believe she's preparing for a legal counterattack rather than retreating. And then there's the peace talks with the royal family. Leaked photos and news stories suggest that Harry is trying to rebuild ties with the royals, not necessarily out of remorse, but because his American dream is crumbling. Royal insiders suggest this move is more about survival than sincerity. Critics see the timing as suspicious, especially as William and Catherine continue to earn glowing praise. Some believe the Sussexes are trying to hijack headlines in an attempt to stay relevant. From failed business launches to legal battles, financial woes, and public criticism, the cracks in Harry and Meghan's carefully curated post-royal image are becoming impossible to ignore. What once promised to be a fairy tale life in California has instead delivered a series of embarrassing missteps and growing isolation. The question now is simple: can they salvage what's left, or is this the beginning of the end?